This is a Cranfield Sound production.
Last time, on Piisces.
Healer,
Fireworks over.
who's done this to you?
Who do you think?
Darkness.
Bingo.
But no, you've got to tell me.
Me,
The
self.
secret of my power. I have to know. Otherwise all this Piisces death, the journey, all of it's meaningless.
The secret is... you don't use it.
No. Piisces would never have... I mean...
Big brain. Haven't you guessed yet? I am...
Hi, son. I join you.
Sorry?
I join you on your journey.
You do you? Well, that's fine by me, but I'm afraid that without Piisces, what are you kneeling for? Elitza, what?
Stand up, child. Hello, Anton Savage.
Piisces.
Piisces, Episode 4. Guests for the Night.
Yes, Master Harold, very funny.
Your face.
Very amusing indeed. Now, if you'd be kind enough to let me down...
Priceless.
Master Harold?
Worked like a dream.
Master...
Hey, Bingo, we got company.
Master Harold?
Come on. Ah. Well, blow me. We got 2 of them.
As a matter of fact, Master Harold...
No, 3. Look, there's another one. Oh, my gosh. Do you see those letters?
Master Harold, I really would appreciate it if you would...
You know what this means, don't you, Webster? It means playtime.
Do not move.
Piisces.
Quiet, colorless one.
Anton. Please, it's Anton. No.
We are not alone. Good. Stay here, my lady. I will find those who watch us. And do not let his prattling voice betray your position.
Prattling? Of all the... Piisces, we have to talk. You haven't said a word to me since we left Elitza's planet. Not a word. Damn it, I don't even know for sure that you are Piisces. You look completely different. You could be anyone. How am I to know that you're not even darkness?
I am Piisces.
Yes, so you say, but where's your proof?
You need no proof. You know I am Piisces.
Yes, I suppose I do. But who are you? What is all this about? I mean, the whole thing, the journey, darkness, our powers.
It is
the journey, yes. But what is it? Why is it? I'm sorry, Piisces, but I'm not a savage like her.
Alitza is no savage. You should not judge her by her clothes.
I mean, I'm not prepared to blindly accept everything you say without explanation, without...
Alitza accepts nothing blindly.
We're not talking about Alitza. We're talking about me. I've had enough of this little mystery game you're playing. Because you're playing it with my life, Piisces. And you owe me an explanation.
You chose to join me. You made that decision of your own free will.
But you never told me it was... Jesus, don't do that.
There are hunters here, my lady.
We're not through with this, Piisces.
Look.
Blood.
It is fresh. The animal died within the hour.
Animal?
This place is full of traps. The hunters are cowards to rely on devices rather than track the animals down with their own eyes and noses. If it is Darkness who hunts, then we will easily defeat him.
Do not be so sure, Alitza.
There is a living place, my lady.
Good. Come, Anton. Let's hope they're awake. It is after midnight.
Lights burn within.
Excellent. Come. Anton?
Yes.
Oh, Harry! Oh, Harry!
Hey, Vina, will you quit bawling in my ear?
But, Harry, have you seen? Oh, ain't it just dandy? Oh, how, Webster? What are you hanging up there for? Ain't you got some candlesticks to polish or something?
If Master Howell would be kind enough to let me down, I would be only too
Hey, what
happy.
is it with you guys? Won't you get off my back for just one moment?
Oh, is that them there? Oh, hey, let me get a closer look. Wow-wee, will you just look at that one there? Don't he just look right for the picking? But look at her outfit. Have you ever seen anything so high and mighty in your life? Harry, I do believe we have royal blood coming to stay. Oh, Webster, honey, break out the best silverware right away.
I will be glad to, madam, if only
Oh,
you...
my stars, will you look at her? Oh, phew, I bet she stinks to high heaven.
She sure has a bit of meat on her.
Blech. Well, I bet she has fleas. Webster, she can eat in the kitchen with the dogs.
Madam, sir, she won't be eating anywhere if you don't let me down.
Oh, quit whining, Webster.
Oh, I must pretty myself up right away. Can't look like this for royalty now, can I? Oh, my stars. They're here already. Webster, the door.
Yes, madam.
Oh, but don't let them in until I've gone upstairs. And Harry, none of your tricks, honey. This is royalty.
Yeah, Vina.
I mean it, Harry.
Yeah.
Webster, not yet.
I want the one in the leather skins. Understand?
Yeah, of course, Master Howell.
Good. Okay, Webster, go for it.
Go for it, Master Howell.
Answer the goddamn door.
They must have gone to bed. Right then. If we're going to hang around till morning, Piisces, we might as well...
Ah,
Good evening. Can I help you?
yes. We are looking for the owner of this house.
I'm afraid the master of the house is unavailable at the moment. But if you would like to step inside, Mistress Vina will be happy to make your acquaintance.
Thank you.
My lady.
Come along, Alitza. Anton? Charming.
It's like Frankenstein's castle.
Can I take your coat, madam?
Thank you.
My lady.
Sir?
Thanks, Herman.
My name is Webster, sir.
Sorry.
My lady Piisces.
Would your servants care to dine downstairs?
Excuse me, I'm not...
No, Webster. With me.
Very well, madam. If you would follow me.
Of course.
If you would like to take a seat, Madam Vina will join you shortly.
Thank you, Webster. That will be all. Now, Alitza, what were you trying to tell me?
That man, my lady. He walked like a corpse.
Butlers always do. Well, they do in the movies anyway.
He's not to be trusted.
No, the butler always does it.
You talk in riddles, colourless one.
Will you please stop calling me...
Anton, Alitza, sit down. We are here as guests. We must behave as such. Remember that. No squabbling.
Is this a knife? It would not cut a blade of grass.
How about this one? The meat knife.
Better. Ah, it blunts too easily. Little wonder the hunters here rely on track.
Alitza, please remove the knife from the table. I believe we are about to have company.
Yes, my lady.
Madam Vina has been delayed, unfortunately. If you would like to commence with dinner, she will join you presently.
Of course.
Soup, madam? Sir?
Thank you.
Madam?
Alitza, you are supposed to sit on the chair, not the table.
I am sorry, my lady.
Not like that.
No matter, Anton.
Madam?
Thank you.
Wine, madam.
Thank you. Oh, please pour.
What is this hogwash?
That, madam, is soup. Consomme soup.
It has no taste.
Alitza,
But my lady...
Try some of this sauce in it. That'll liven it up a bit. Oh, have you got any white?
I'm afraid not, sir. Only red.
Oh. Oh, well, okay, thank you.
Alitza, please.
Is madam sure she wouldn't like her servants to dine downstairs in the kitchen?
Quite sure, Webster. That will be all, Webster. For the moment. Thank you.
Very well, madam.
Their food has no taste. Their wine tastes of bile. They insult us.
My mother always told me I had bad table manners.
I will find my food elsewhere.
Alitza.
Oh, let her go, Piisces. I want to talk. Oh my God, this gets more like a horror movie every minute.
So, you're a hunter as well. Will you share your meal with me, sir?
What is wrong, Alitza?
The creature had no soul. All was blackness.
Of course it didn't. It was the hound from hell. Ooh, it's left you its lunch, though.
Indeed.
Oh my God, you're not going to eat it.
It's small, but the meat on it is good.
But raw. Oh my God. And I thought you told me she wasn't a savage.
Betsy, are you there, honey? Betsy? Oh, hi.
Good evening. We are sorry to intrude so late. We understand the owner of the house is unavailable.
Oh, sure. That is away on business. Can I help? I don't believe we've been introduced.
We are travelers. My name is Piisces.
Why, I'm honored to meet you, Your Highness. Oh, you are of royal descent, ain't you?
Well,
Oh, go on. I know blue blood when I see it. You don't need to give me any of that traveler's bullshit, Your Highness. I recognized you right away. My daddy will just be livid when he finds out we had royalty in the house while he was away. He just adores the royal family. Hey, Your Highness. Oh, I don't suppose you see my little pussycat, have you? Oh, she's about so high with the cutest little... Oh, heavens to Betsy! That thing's eating her!
what?
You're eating my Betsy, honey!
The meat is too tender. The animal should have been allowed to grow older before it was culled. Have I done wrong?
I think you've just eaten her cat's legs.
You claim the legs. I am sorry, I did not know. There were two more. Please, have them.
No! Take it away, please. You just carry on eating, honey. I'm sure I can get another one for myself somewhere.
I must apologize for my friend's mistake.
Don't you worry your pretty little head about it, Your Highness. What? Animals grow on trees round here? Oh, not literally, of course. And who are you, honey?
Savage. Anton Savage.
Oh, pleased to meet you, Mr. Savage.
And you?
Oh, I never allow a man to kiss my hand on the first date.
Sorry,
Oh, now, Your Highness, are you going to tell me why you're in this neck of the woods, or am I going to have to guess it all by my little old self?
We're here to save the universe.
Oh, really, honey?
Really?
Piisces is a goddess. She leads us on our quest, our hunt.
Hunt?
For those that tip the scales one way or another.
What scales might they be, honey?
The universal scales. We have powers. We fight for good, and darkness fights for the bad. We are hunting him, too.
Piisces, have you told her all this?
Our quest is a noble one. The goddess Piisces is a noble warrior. If she succeeds, then the universe will be saved. A peaceful place full of beauty and life. And if she fails,
Yes?
darkness, chaos, forever. So, she won't fail. We won't fail. It was good meat. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, honey. My, So I have the saviors of the universe at my table, do I? Oh, Daddy will be thrilled. I've never had a goddess to dinner before. And there was me thinking you were just plain royalty.
Piisces, I think
Well, now... I don't know about you all, but I'm feeling just dead beat. I'm sure you'd like to meet my daddy. Oh, of course you would. But he ain't back until tomorrow. So if you'd like, I can show you to some pretty dandy bedrooms where you can sleep the night. Oh, do goddesses sleep, honey?
That would be fine.
Oh, great. Okay, honeys, follow me.
Piisces.
Later, Anton.
But you can't just...
Come on, y'all.
This is a fine house.
Why, thank you, honey. Built by my father's own fair hands. Over 300 rooms, you know.
Really?
That's right. All with hot running water and central heating. My daddy was a mighty fine plumber.
Was?
Why, he don't do that sort of thing no more. My daddy's gone on to much higher things now. Right, honey? This is your room.
Thank you.
And you, well...
I sleep with my lady.
What's that, honey?
My knife is her protection. I shall stay with her.
Oh, well, ain't that just dandy? I never heard of a goddess needing protection before. Still, if that's what you like, then that's fine by me. Come along then, Anton, honey.
Actually,
Now, don't you give me any of that stuff and nonsense. I reckon your goddess has just got all the protection she needs with this little lady and her knife.
I just wanted to say...
Go, Anton. I will be all right.
I know you'll be all right. I just wanted
You
to... tell
heard the lady, Anton. She's just fine without you. Come along, honey.
But you don't...
Good night, Anton. Sleep well.
Night.
This knife has no sharpness to it.
I'm sure you could find a sharper one in the kitchen.
The kitchen's my lady.
They're usually at the bottom of the house, below the ground floor.
Then I must go to these kitchens and find a better knife to protect you with.
Yes. Yes, you do that.
Will you be safe here, my lady? Alone?
Perfectly. I'm sure we have nothing to fear. Until morning.
I shall be swift.
Good. No. There is nothing to fear. Except the darkness.
Just a little nightcap, honey.
Oh, thank you, but I...
Now tell me, Anton, honey, how did a dandy young man like yourself get mixed up with that little lady in there? Why, just look at them muscles on those arms of yours. You ain't telling me it comes natural to you, playing second fiddle to someone like her.
I don't exactly play second fiddle.
Why, from the moment I first set my eyes on you, I said to myself, Vina, honey, that young man just don't look right, bowing and scraping to royalty all day long. Why, Vina, I thought, he looks like he needs liberating now.
I think you've...
I'm right, aren't I, honey? Why, yes, I can see it in your eyes. Oh, and what pretty little eyes you have, honey, if you don't mind me saying. Why, they're fair leaping out of them sockets, aren't they? I wonder why. Oh, hey, surely it can't be because of little old me.
I really...
Well, I do believe I brought a blush to your cheeks, Anton, honey. Ain't that cute? You know, I do believe we're going to have a ball together, you and I.
Are we?
Why, yes, honey. An absolute ball. Now, you just drink that up, and I'll be in the next room, slipping into something a little more comfortable, if you know what I mean.
I think I get the general idea.
Then you just be a good boy, won't you, Anton, honey? And I'll be back before you know it. Be good.
How do they roast their mammals? There is no fire. What trickery is this? Ow! Shut it! It has the heat of the sun. Where do you keep your knives, colorless ones? A fountain. Ah, taste it. Aha! last. Yes. This will do. Excellent.
Did you realize you'd left your tap on?
What?
Did you realize you'd left
Who's
your
there?
tap on? Did you realize
Who
you'd left
speaks?
your tap on? Did you realize
Show
you'd
yourself.
left your tap on? Did you realize you'd left
Come
your
out.
tap on? Did you
What?
realize you'd left your tap on? Did you realize you'd left
Silence. Who's there? Let me out.
Who's there?
Who do you think?
Darkness. Show yourself. I command you.
Let me out. My lady. Can you hear me? My lady Piisces. Anton. Oh, anyone. In the name of Moolah. Ow! Do that again and I'll... Oh, I warned you. Your armor is stronger than it looks, warrior.
Where are you? I see nobody.
That is because there is nobody to see, Piisces. Only the darkness.
That is not possible.
Who are you to say what is possible and what is not?
Without a form, you cannot...
There is nothing I cannot do, especially here, where it is always night.
Always?
My powers are strong here. Be aware.
You need a form. A host body. How else are we to fight?
There are other ways. The rules of the game are changing, Piisces, as we reach the end.
The end.
It's nearer than you think. Be aware, Piisces.
I shall be prepared.
I, too.
And in the meantime?
In the meantime, we play the game.
It is no game.
No,
No.
the rules are changing, Piisces. Darkness approaches.
I have fought many warriors, but none as stubborn as you. That, you'll have to be quicker than that. Victory. I shall take your head as my pride, warrior. What? No head? What sort of a warrior are you to fight with no head?
Okay, cool it, number one. Well, quite a little live wire we have here, don't we?
Who are you?
Harold. Call me Harry. I'm the master of the house, you might say. Oh dear, you've made a bit of a mess of number one, ain't you?
You are this warrior's master.
You could say that.
But he has no head.
No, you knocked it off. Still, not to worry, there's plenty more where that one came from.
This warrior is crafted from metal.
Well, ain't you the perceptive one?
How can it live? It has no heart, no blood.
And that's strictly true. You could say this is its heart, if that's your way of thinking. I designed it myself. Neat, huh? And I guess you could call that oil its blood if you wanted to. A bit basic, but all of my old units work this way.
Unit?
Built this one when I was 11. Hence Mark 1, see? Never thought I'd see it decapitated by a savage, though. Ain't life just full of surprises? What's your name, by the way?
Alexa, open the door. Release me.
Well, that's no way to be talking to the master of the house, is it?
If you don't, I'll slaughter you.
My. You do have a mouth on you, don't you?
I'm warning you, colorless one.
Now. Keep your hair on. I want you to meet a few of my little friends first.
I must return to my lady.
Oh, don't you worry about her. She's in perfectly safe hands. No, my dear Elitzer, we got a few games to play first. Well, come on.
Anton. Anton, wake up.
Morning already. I thought... Oh.
Your drink was drugged. Anton, concentrate. We have little time.
Piisces?
There is much to be done.
I feel dizzy. You haven't explained...
We must find whom we seek before it is too late.
Oh, my God, my head.
It is as I thought. All is not as it seems here.
Talking riddles again, are we?
Did you not hear the clock chime?
Of course I heard the clock chime. It went through my head like a knife.
12. Midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Again.
Oh, I see what you mean. Perhaps they forgot to put the clocks back or something.
Darkness said it was always night here.
You've seen darkness?
In essence, yes.
In essence? What do you mean?
His powers are strong here. I can feel it.
What are you talking about?
Are you awake?
Yes.
Then we must find Alitza.
This is Mark 7. He's a real toughie. I'd like to see you decapitate him. Made of solid vibranium, that one.
These warriors are all made of metal.
Brilliant, huh? My daddy always said I'd be a genius when I grew up. And even if I say it myself, I am the sole possessor of brains in my family. Vina, she's just an old floozy. And as for Grandma...
What is this?
Now just you mind yourself there, girl.
Is it a weapon?
Uh-huh.
It has no blade.
Well, just you try it out, honey. No, don't point it at me. Try old Mark II there. I've been meaning to scrap him for months now. Go on. No, don't throw it. You press the button, you dumb.
In the name of Moolah.
Neat, huh? And pocket-sized. Trouble is, it tends to make a mess of the immediate area, too. Look, I'd say Mark V is looking kind of singed, wouldn't you? But I'm working on it.
What are these warriors for?
What are they for? What do you think? For fighting, you numbskull. What else?
Then you will lose your battles.
What? Lose? They're unbeatable. Watch this. Neat, huh? That's Mark 6 and Mark 3.
They are not fighting.
What?
They avoid every blow.
That's because they anticipate each other's moves, honey. Neat, huh?
It's a worthless army.
What? What was that you just said?
If they are made of metal, then you will lose all your battles, whether they can guess the enemy's moves or not. These warriors have no souls, no hearts to motivate them. They're worthless.
Well, I guess you may just have a point there. Up to now, I guess I only use them to fight each other, most of the time. And they do get a few scratches in that, but you're the first to do any real damage. Perhaps they do need a bit more fighting spirit, like yourself.
They need to smell the blood of the prey on their knives.
Now, wouldn't it be just dandy if I could mix the machinery with just a little bit of flesh, huh? Give them a bit of a bite. But where would I get the flesh?
But if I can't use my powers, what's the use of me coming with you? Why didn't you leave me on Earth?
We must all be there at the final confrontation.
Final confrontation? You make it sound like the apocalypse.
Maybe.
Then what Alitza was saying about the balance of the universe, eternal darkness and chaos and all that, it was true?
Essentially, yes.
Well, why didn't you tell me that?
Would you have believed?
I don't know. Well, yes, I suppose I would. These stairs go on forever.
Anton! Anton!
I've found you. Excellent. If you wouldn't mind...
My companion has fallen through that trapdoor.
Never mind that now. Mistress Vina would like to talk to you. Immediately, if you please.
Oh, Piisces? Oh, why do I spend my entire life falling down holes? Piisces! Just me, then. Where am I, wonder? At least I had a soft landing. No, what is this stuff? I can't... Oh, my God.
Now, honey, this won't hurt at all. Just one little prick and we'll put you right out of your misery.
You come any closer with that, I'll cripple you.
No, either you'll let me do it, or I'll get sweet pie little Mark 8 too. And he never did take no for an answer, I promise you.
Anyone hear me?
Anton!
Right.
Get off me!
Who's there? Hello?
Anton!
You little...
Step back!
What are you... Ow! Get off me!
Close the door!
What? How can I do anything when you're sitting on...
What did you do that for? We're trapped down here now. I was trying to get out. Litsa?
There is death down here. I can smell it.
Oh, do you? Well, that's probably because we're sitting on a pile of corpses.
No, it's a stale smell. They are long since dead.
This one isn't by the looks of it. I could have sworn it winked at me just now.
All these animals have been drained of blood.
Perhaps that lot up there collect animal skins.
And what is that noise?
The plumbing? It's coming from these pipes. Hey, where are you going? There's no way out. I've already... How'd you find that? I couldn't see that.
I am a huntress. The best hunter at night.
Hey, wait for me. Jesus. This is disgusting.
Webster.
Will that be all, madam?
For the moment.
Thank you, madam.
Something has happened to my friend. I would like to know whether he is safe. Please take me to him.
Honey, before we go anywhere, I think we need to have a few words, don't you? I mean, I don't like to be rude or nothing, but Daddy and I expect our guests to have a little respect for the house rules, if you get my meaning, sweetheart. Like maybe you're used to having the run of your mighty fine houses when you're out and about, doing your royal visits or whatever you call them. But my daddy and I, we're simple folks, see? When we put our guests to bed, we expect them to stay there. We don't expect to find them wandering all over, sticking their pretty little noses into every corner of the house as soon as our backs are turned. Huh?
Of course. Please, forgive us. It was a matter of idle curiosity. Nothing more.
Well, honey, if you're curious about the house, I'm sure Webster could organize a little private tour for all three of you first thing in the morning.
That would be very kind. Now, if I might...
Hey, wait just one moment, honey. If you'd be so kind to join me in a little nightcap, I'd be only too honored to keep you up just a moment or two longer.
Thank you for the invitation, but really...
Honey, that wasn't an invitation. It was an order. Now you just sit down, and Webster will be right on up.
Thank you.
Now tell me, woman to woman, how long have you known that cute little Anton guy?
It's difficult to say.
Oh, he's got a mighty fine head on him, wouldn't you say?
I've never noticed.
Oh, come on. You ain't telling me you had that guy walking every step of the way with you for goodness knows how long. I never even noticed his cute little head. Why, honey, I always thought that all them royals slept with their bodyguards. Come in, Webster.
A nightcap, madam.
Oh, wow, Webster. You read my mind.
Indeed, madam.
Put it right down there, Webster.
Yes, madam.
And hurry along now.
Yes, madam.
Please, help yourself, honey.
Thank you.
Oh, he's such an old sweetheart, our Webster. My daddy took him on when he was knee-high to a grasshopper. And now it feels like he'd been in the family for centuries. And... Holy Susan, what was that?
I appear to have dropped my glass. I do apologize.
Oh, don't you worry, honey. Webster will clear it up in a moment. Here, have mine.
Thank you.
Now, where were we? Oh, yes. That scrumptious little Anton guy.
What the hell is going on here?
This creature is being sucked to its
I
blood.
can see that, but why? And where's it going?
Through these pipes. And up there.
What's up there?
The ceiling.
I know it's the ceiling. I meant what's on the next floor that we...
Anton! Look!
What? Where are you?
Through here!
Oh, what you... That just about takes the biscuit.
Biscuit?
This has to be a joke, right?
What are they?
They look like coffins.
Coffins?
Caskets for burying the dead.
You bury your dead. How does the soul make its flight from your body?
That's me. Hey, what are you doing?
We must burn the corpses within these coffins.
No, I don't think that's a very good idea, Elitza. Elitza!
Well, bless me. Midnight already. We must be getting our pretty old selves to bed, don't you think?
Midnight?
Why, you look positively worn out.
A drink.
Oh, what's that, honey? Did you want another nightcap?
You drugged the wine.
Oh, well, let's just say Webster is renowned for the potency of his cocktails. Some people have real difficulty getting up in the morning after one of these little beauties.
But this was yours.
Oh, honey, I can drink these like there's no tomorrow. Why, I guess they go right through me.
I must stay awake. They need me.
Oh, well, ain't that the most touching thing you ever heard? Oh, don't you worry, honey. We'll take real good care of your friends when you're gone.
Gone? No.
No! Oh, my. How unladylike of you, honey. Why, you near as hell knocked me right off my feet.
Cold. You were as cold as ice.
That's right, honey.
As if you were
Dead. Well, you said it, honey. We're all dead here.
All three of them. Empty. Do you think they're meant for... Oh, please let this be a joke.
In my tribe, there is a legend of the undead. Those who walked the great forests at night, their bodies dead and rotting, their souls trapped. They devoured beasts first of all, and then the people of the tribe. Then, thirsty for blood, turned mad through torment.
I'm sorry, but I just don't believe in vampires.
They were defeated by Kla, son of Velva.
Oh, yes.
He led them into a pool of fire on the Island of Light. Their souls were so desperate to escape that the pool spat them out in a vast tongue of boiling stone. The sacred point. That is why we always burn our dead.
Sensible. Now...
Anton, back!
What?
What?
What's that? Shh! Ah! Elitza!
I can't move!
Elitza! 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 Oh, this is ridiculous.
Ah, there you are.
Yes, I am. But what's happened to...
If you'd be kind enough to come with me.
I want to know where you've taken Elitza.
I haven't taken your friend anywhere, sir. That was Master Harold's Mark 8 combat robot.
What?
I imagine she'll be perfectly safe in his hands. For the moment, at least. Mind you, things have become so slack around here that I might be totally wrong. This certainly isn't the well-managed house it was in my day. Change of management, you see. Now, if you'd like to step this way...
I'd rather go through that door, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm afraid I do mind. Now, would you like to come with me, or shall I blow your head off? I believe that's the correct expression.
Yes. A very convincing argument.
Excellent. Shall we proceed?
Well, hi. Here we are again. Have a nice little trip, huh? Sorry Mark 8 lacks my subtlety of persuasion, but then again, with a little live wire like yourself, I don't expect anything but the sledgehammer technique would work, huh? Put it down, Mark 8. No, not there, you numbskull, on the table. That's better. Dismissed, Mark 8. Now, let's just get you secured.
What are you
What
doing?
am I going to do to you? Oh, dear. I thought we'd been through all that before. That's the trouble with savages. Try and explain anything in words of more than 2 syllables, and it goes in one ear and right out the other. We're going to do a little operation, honey.
Webster,
Yes, sir.
I don't suppose you've seen any vampires around the house, have you?
Vampires, sir?
Yes, you know, big black cloaks, pointed teeth, that sort of thing.
Really, sir?
It's just that you have 3 coffins downstairs, and they're all empty.
Yes, sir.
A bit strange, that.
Very. Do come along, sir. Not much further to go.
Webster, where do these pipes go?
Pipes, sir?
These pipes, they lead from that monstrosity in the cellar.
Do they, sir?
What's this all about, Webster? What's going on here?
Undead. No. There is no logic to it. Darkness.
It's always dark here, honey. You get to kind of like it when you get used to it. Like being dead. I thought I was gonna hate it. I mean, honey, who wants to be dead? But actually, it's kind of fun, you know. Got plenty of time to do exactly what you want, and when you want to. No need to worry about injuring yourself or getting in a state about where your life's going. 'Cause honestly, honey, it don't matter no more. You're dead, see? You ought to try it, sweetie. You love it.
How?
My dear, I can tell you just ain't in the mood for chatting. Shame. I thought we were starting to get a bit of an understanding, you and me. Oh, well. Oh, out like a light. Oh, lordy me. You'd think she'd have the manners to collapse in the lift, wouldn't you? Now I gotta lug her over there by my little old self. My, what a slender little thing you are, honey. Not going to get much meat off you. There we go. Grandma! You awake?
Hello?
Another one for you, Grandma. Royalty this time. Yep, her blood's as blue as the ocean. Bye, honey. Sweet dreams. Come in. Why, hello there, precious.
Hello.
Thank you, Webster. That'll be all, honey.
Yes, madam. Madam will take care to keep an eye on the time, won't she?
Madam will, Webster. See you later.
Yes, madam.
Nice office.
Why, thank you, honey. It's my daddy's. He's away at the moment.
So you said.
Now, you have been a very naughty boy, haven't you, honey?
Have I?
Why, yes. Stealing away in the middle of the night like that. After I was kind enough to give you a nightcap and all. What would that lady of yours think? I thought you royal employees were supposed to have manners.
Do you know where she is? Piisces.
Anton, honey, you don't need to worry about her anymore. She's gone.
What?
Well, she left about an hour ago, honey. She said she had some urgent business, and there was no need to worry about her.
She abandoned us.
Oh, I begged her to stay, but she was as stubborn as a mule.
Oh, great. So what do we do now?
Well, I'll tell you what you do, honey. You come on a little walk with me. I got something I'd like to show you.
Yeah, of course my daddy left me some work to do. He always leaves me some work to do. But what's the point in life, or death for that matter, if you're just going to work all the time, huh? Because I'll tell you one thing, little lady. I've had it up to here with working all day long. Got more important things to do, okay? I got me some combat machines to make. I got some brain cells to exercise in something far more worthwhile than all that medical shit. Who wants to spend all day fussing over cures and microbes and stuff when you can be fighting and cutting people up and exciting stuff like that? I mean, what would you rather do, little lady? Fight or sit around like a vegetable looking at boring old microbes? You don't have to answer that, honey. It was a rhetorical question. And anyhow, I ain't really interested in what you got to say on the matter. In fact, you can give that big mouth of yours a rest now, honey. A long one. A very long one. Now, let's see if we can find anything in that little head of yours, shall we?
Well, honey, what do you think? I've got my very own little theater, built by my daddy's own sweet hands. Neat, huh?
Very nice. It would be easier to appreciate it if you untied me.
Oh, honey, come on. We can't have you wandering off in the middle of a performance, can we? Not after your behavior tonight. Not after all my rehearsal.
You're going to perform?
Why, of course. course, honey. You don't think I brought you here just to show you the scenery, do you? Why, my daddy always said I could be a star. And here's where I gets to prove it.
I've heard of a captive audience, but this is ridiculous.
You stay right there, honey, while I gets ready.
I wasn't thinking of going anywhere. Hello? Is somebody there?
Only shadows, little man.
Who is that?
You are a pawn, Anton Savage, in a game where the players have no control over the consequences of their actions.
Where are you?
I am your shadow, Anton Savage. I am with you always. There is no escape from me.
Darkness?
Be aware, Anton Savage.
Oh, I am aware. I promise you.
None of us play by the same rules. Piisces is not all that she seems. Be aware, Anton Savage.
Darkness. Darkness!
Did you say something, honey?
Listen, you have to let me go. There's great evil here.
Honey, relax. It's showtime.
What in the name of... Hey, Webster, what do you do that for? Turn back the power.
What do you think you are doing, Master Howell?
Performing a necessary experiment, wise guy. Now turn it back on.
If your father knew you were wasting time playing games with ignorant savages when you were supposed to be doing research...
Well, he don't know, Webster. So turn back the power before I turn the drill on you.
You know as well as I do that I am perfectly capable of contacting your father and telling him exactly what you have been doing with his time and resources.
You wouldn't.
It's high time you and your sister were taught a little self-discipline, if you ask me. It's time you were taught to do as you're told, rather than wasting your time on fun and games.
Hey, Webster,
I
cool
can't
it.
count the number of years I slaved away with this family, answering the telephone, opening the doors, cleaning the silver, preparing the meals for her ladyship, and what thanks do I get for all my hard labor? Absolutely nothing.
Webster.
You're lucky I don't lock you in your coffin and throw away the key.
They're on a time lock, wise ass. Hey, what is the time, by the way?
1:45.
1:45?
That is what I said, sir.
Well,
yes.
why the hell didn't you tell me? I gotta get out of here.
Yes, Master Harold, you have. So if you'll excuse me, I shall go and find your sister and...
Hey, Webster.
Yes, Master Harold?
You wouldn't really tell my daddy I'd been doing those experiments, would you?
No, Master Harold. I don't suppose I would.
Good on you, Webster. See you around. Sorry, honey. Gotta run. Pity. You'd made one hell of a fighting machine. Ciao.
My hands are tied.
What sort of an answer is that? My hands are tied. I'm a star, honey. You just had the privilege of sitting in on a truly rare performance. You don't respond to it with bullshit about your hands being tied, honey. You cheer. You ovate. You drown me with praise. That's what you do. Now, what do you think?
It was very nice.
Nice? It was beautiful. Now, you're gonna have to start showing me a little more appreciation and adulation, honey, or I'm just gonna have to get irritated. And when I get irritated, I do things you might just regret, honey.
Oh, going to cut me free?
Oh, guess again, honey.
Please, it was good, honestly.
Ah, Mistress Vina. It's so good to see that at least one member of the family has their mind on their work.
Oh, go away, Webster.
Oh, dear. Has she been torturing you with that awful wailing she calls singing, sir? I do apologize.
No, really, it was very nice.
See, Webster? He adored me. Now get lost.
Much as I'd like to leave you to dispose of this young man, Much as I'm sure he'd far prefer being decapitated, being subjected to another performance, I'm afraid that I have to tell you that it is now 10 minutes to the hour.
What? Then we gotta get out of here.
That is correct, madam.
I'm sorry, honey. Showtime's over. And you never got to see the second act. Oh, well. Que sera, sera. Will you do the honors for me, Webster? I find it so difficult to pull the proverbial trigger once I've gotten to know them, if you know what I mean.
With pleasure, madam.
Sweet dreams, Anton, honey.
Why do I feel like a guinea pig all of a sudden?
Not a guinea pig, sir. More like a lamb to the slaughter, shall we say.
Oh, damnation. Oh, they give an old woman a bit of peace and quiet. Hello? Hello? Nobody there, for God's sake. Oh, who's that? Oh, I've got the wrong damn thing. Stupid old crow. Hello?
Oh, madam. Another 2 specimens for you.
Okay, Webster. Send him up.
Yes, madam.
Ooh, 3 in 1 day. What are they trying to do down there? Kill me? Oh, I don't know. Expecting the elders and betters to do all the dirty work for them while they dilly and dally around sitting on their dumbasses all night. Oh, enough to give you chip. Oh. One day I'll pop up to that great attic in the sky, and then where will you be, eh? Stuck! Oh. It's stuck. Webster! The lift's stuck! Webster! Poor dear old hands. Enough to give you chip, it really is. Oh, well. Might as well get on with this one. Nothing else to do all night. Mighty fine, smooth skin. Might just make a nice rug out of this one when I'm through. Oh, now where did I put that nice new knife? Oh, yes. Here we are. Aye, beauty, now.
Excuse me.
Oh, holy Susanna, it talked to me. Typical, bloody typical. Lady Goodwin's downstairs can't even drink up the meat without getting it wrong. Oh, well, if you want a job doing well, might as well do it yourself. No. Where did I put that anaesthetizer?
If I might make...
Oh, will you stop doing that? Scared me half to death. I don't know what's got into this house. First the lift gets stuck, then the meat starts talking back at you. Next thing they'll be saying, oh, found it.
If I might make a suggestion.
Ooh, it wants to make a suggestion now. And what would that be, Miss Beefsteak?
I was going to suggest that if you wish to skin me, you would be well advised to use a sharper knife.
Eh?
That one would rip the skin to pieces.
Oh, it would it?
Almost certainly.
And I suppose we know all about these things, do we, Miss Beefsteak?
You could say bodies are my speciality.
Well, I've never taken any notice of my meat before, and I don't intend to start... Oh!
Is something wrong?
Fingers giving me chip. Ruddy joints. Stupid old bid.
Arthritis?
What's it got to do with you?
Nothing whatsoever. Unless the pain in your fingers prevents you from making a clean cut.
Oh, nothing wrong with my cut. I've been cutting up meat for more years than you've had up dinners. Mind you, from the look of you, you can't have had many of those.
Is this your job, then? Cutting up bodies?
Cutting them up, skinning and peeling them, breaking down bones.
Breaking them down?
Oh, that's my speciality. That's what's given me the chip. All that pushing and grinding. Oh, don't bother with that downstairs, do they? Oh, no. Give them a bone, and they wouldn't know where to start. But I keep telling them, there's a hell of a lot of goodness in a bone.
Most certainly.
Full of vitamins, bones.
So they do the same downstairs, do they?
Oh, only dumb animals downstairs. Leave the complicated stuff to me. Typical of the youth today, if you ask me. Oh.
I wonder if we could come to some kind of agreement.
Oh. What are you on about now, beefsteak?
You're obviously in a great deal of pain.
Well, of course I am. I told you it's my arthritis giving me chip.
If you were to let me go, I could cure it.
What's that?
I am a healer. I can cure you.
Oh, ain't nothing gonna cure this Jim. That's old age.
I could.
You could, huh? Nah. Ain't nothing gonna... Holy Susanna! What do you think you're doing?
Feel no pain. Let it flow from me. Let it end.
Now look here, beefsteak.
What is it?
The chip. It's gone. Well, I'll be... Saints preserve us. You're a miracle, lady, and no mistake. Morning already?
Morning? I don't understand.
Got to have morning once in a while to make night worthwhile.
How long does it usually last, this morning?
Oh, not long. Not long.
Then you must release me now, quickly. Darkness will be losing his grip on this house. This might be my chance. Please, release me, quickly.
Now, you just hold your horses. How do I know you're not going to slice me up with my own knife the moment I let you go?
I have no quarrel with you, old woman. My interest lies elsewhere. Now, please.
All right, all right. As long as you promise not to try anything.
I promise. Now, please, help me up.
All right. All right, one thing at a time. There we go.
Thank you. Wait. Your skin is warm.
Oh, what are you babbling on about now?
You are alive. Not dead like the others.
Oh, well, ain't you the clever one? Now, let's see if I can get this darned lift to work. Well, don't just stand there gawping, lady. Give me a hand. Oh, that's it. Bingo. Here we are. Ooh, two nice little juicy ones. Give me a hand with them onto the table, will you, dearie?
What are you going to do to them?
Oh, give me strength. We've just been through all that.
But why? Why do you do it?
Now, what's it got to do with you?
These are my friends. If they are to be skinned, I would like to know why. It is important to me.
Oh, is it? Let's see. Well, I'm not sure if I should tell you, really.
Is it something to do with these pipes? The ones that lead from the table?
Might be.
Where do they lead?
Well, I can't tell you that, lady. They kill me stone dead. Then I'd be no better off than these two lumps of meat.
Please, you have to show me. Now, while it's morning. If my guess is correct, we can move around this house now without being disturbed. Am I right?
Might be.
Then you must show me, quickly. And we'll be back here again before nightfall. I promise you.
Promise?
Absolutely.
Well, all right. But we'll have to be quick.
Thank you.
Always shadows, Piisces. Where there is light, there are always shadows.
Alexa, wake up.
Oh, in the name of Moolah, what happened?
Don't ask me. We've been drugged. And from the look of all this stuff, I think it had something to do with that little setup downstairs.
Oh, the same
pipes.
Mm-hmm. And look out there.
Daylight.
Something very odd is going on here.
Then you are the only person alive in the house.
More or less.
If that is so...
Oh, shush. Why am I doing this? If they catch me doing this, my life won't be worth living. Well, in you go.
A corpse.
No, not exactly.
Then he is in suspended animation.
Well, that's more like it.
Kept alive by the nutrients from the bodies you prepare.
Bingo.
I see.
Oh, don't touch, you idiot. The thing will go up in smoke.
You are his guardians, his protectors and sustainers.
Well, you've got the general idea, lady. Bit skimpy on the details, if you don't mind me saying.
Then tell me, why is he here?
Oh, diseased, isn't he? Well, they all are. Or were, anyway. They died, he didn't. But he was a clever old sod. Kept himself alive in this tank and managed to bring them back from the dead. Now he keeps them going, and they keep him going. And Buffin's downstairs is trying to work out a cure for the disease. When he can be bothered, that is. If you ask me, he's wasting his time. His daddy's going to end up as dead as he is, if you ask me.
If you are their grandmother, this is your son.
No, lady. This is my husband. They're my children.
You didn't catch the disease?
Oh, not me. Strong as an ox, me. He wanted to do the same to me as he did to them, so we could both come out, bingo, nice and young together. But I weren't having none of that. It's unnatural. I mean, look at him. Daft old bugger. That ain't living, is it? He's been like this for hundreds of years now, thousands. Can't go on much longer. No, only a matter of time now.
Listen to me. Your husband has greater powers than you expect. Somehow he has kept this house in perpetual night, frozen time, apart from the brief respites that you call mornings. And that is when you have aged. He has kept his children alive, or at least walking. I believe he is the one I seek. I can help him, and you.
Be aware, Piisces.
Darkness.
I was here before you, Piisces.
Oh, shut up, you old good-for-nothing. This lady's going to help me. Help all of us.
You can hear darkness?
Oh, he's an interfering old good-for-nothing. Tried it on with me more times than I can remember.
He tried to possess you, and you resisted?
No, I'm not having any of that creepy old thing walking around inside my head.
You are a fool old hag.
Don't you talk to me like that. Now, you get out of here. We've got stuff to do.
It is only a matter of time.
Go on. Get out. Where were we?
I have never known a woman of your strength.
Oh, that's as maybe. Now tell me, what can you do to help?
Something's going on with time here, Elitza. Not just the clocks. Something more than that. I can feel it.
You used your power. Piisces forbade you.
No, not me. Something else. Someone else.
Stop.
What?
Come out where we can see you.
It's the dog.
What is it? I understand. It wants us to go with it. Piisces is in danger. Lead us.
What is this? Lassie, come home.
You either come with us or you stay, colourless one.
Okay. There's no need to get so defensive. I'm coming. Hey, do you really think we need a torch?
This is no torch, Anton. This is a fine weapon. We would need it to slaughter our enemy.
If you say so.
That's all very well. Those fine words. But if we don't get the hell out of here right now, They're going to have our guts for garters.
Then you go.
Oh, I can't leave you here, dearie. We both got to go. Didn't you hear? The clock, it's midnight.
That's right, Grandma. My, we have been a naughty old girl. Letting strangers into Daddy's room when our backs are turned. Now, that just ain't on, is it, Bina, honey?
I reckon not, Harry.
Now, what do you think we ought to do about it, Bina, honey?
Well, I'm sure I don't know, Harry.
I think we ought to teach this old woman a lesson, don't you?
Now listen here, you little upstart.
No, you listen, Grandma. You've been getting too big for them dirty old boots of yours. And right here and now is where you get your comeuppance. Mark 3. Teach Grandma a lesson about letting people into Daddy's room, will you?
Stop it. You must stop it. You're killing her.
Serves you right, you old fool.
You've killed her.
Don't be silly, honey. Grandma! Grandma, now you wake up, honey. Grandma! Stop playing games.
She is dead.
Oh, Harry, what have you done to her?
I taught her a lesson.
You killed her, honey.
So what? We're dead, ain't we? Never did us any harm.
But, honey, she ain't like us. She ain't gonna get up and start working again.
So what?
But, Harry, that's awful. Who's gonna do all that work for us?
This way.
We seem to be following the line of those pipes.
Yes. Down, Anton.
Well, don't look at me, honey. I spend all day in the lab. I got important research work to do.
Well, so have I.
Have you, hell? You got Webster and Grandma to do all your work for you. You spend all night preening yourself.
I've gotta look my best for when my daddy gets better.
Well, he ain't gonna get better if you don't get off your dumb ass and do something about it.
And when did you last do something about it, wise guy?
I'm always engaged in vital experiments.
Oh, gross. You're too busy playing with those mechanical toys.
They ain't toys. They're important scientific experiments.
Toys, that's all they are.
At least I don't spend the whole time oohing and ahhing at myself in the mirror.
It takes a lot of time and effort to be a beautiful woman like myself, dumbass. That's something you would not understand.
No one's gonna look at you anyhow.
That ain't true. Why, only last night I had that handsome young man swooning at my feet.
That's only 'cause you drugged his drink.
That ain't true, Harold Kemp.
'Tis too.
Ain't.
Tis.
Ain't.
Tis.
Excuse me.
Oh, you shut your mouth. If you're so smart, Harry, why don't you come up with a cure for my daddy?
How can I come up with a cure when I got you whining in my head all night long?
I ain't never whined.
You have to.
I have not.
Have
not.
Be quiet. Both of you. You're behaving like 3-year-olds.
How dare you talk to me like that in front of my daddy?
Shut up.
Why?
You heard the woman. Shut up.
You too.
Huh?
I could fry you on the spot, you know. Mark 3.
You could kill me, but you won't.
Oh, and why not?
Because I have the answer to your problem.
Oh, yeah, and what might that be?
I can cure your father.
Oh, yeah? And why should we believe a jumped-up little nobody
Shut
like
your
you?
mouth, Wiener.
Don't you speak to me like that.
I said shut it. How are you going to cure him, then?
I am a healer.
Oh, will you listen to that? I am a healer. I never heard anything like it in my entire life.
How long will it take?
Minutes. Maybe even seconds.
Hey, wow.
Surely you don't believe that.
And then you will have no work to do, will you? Your father will be cured. Your job will be done.
Uh-huh.
And there will be no need for you to provide him with the daily blood and nutrients.
Well, I suppose you got a point there. When were you thinking of doing this healing?
Well, there's no time like the present, is there?
Well, now? But you can't.
Why not?
Why not? Look at my hair, my dress. Oh, what's Daddy gonna think when he wakes up out of that tank and see me looking like this?
This is ridiculous. We're never going to get past that thing. It'll blow us to pieces if we move an inch.
Then we deal the first blow.
What?
Be my cover.
Sorry?
Destruct the metal man.
What? How?
Move an inch.
Oh, yes, and get my head blown off.
Are you a coward, colorless one?
No, I'm just not suicidal. What? Elitza, what happened? Did you fire that thing?
The dog has more courage than you, colorless one.
What? Oh. What would you want me to do? Give it a biscuit? Oh, God, here we go again.
What was that?
Our visitors are engaging in battle with your fighting machines, Master Harold.
Yeah, who's winning?
I wouldn't like to say. Ah, I see you've cornered the other one. Would you like me to dispose of her?
Webster, put that horrid thing away right now. This lady's a guest.
Yes, madam, but...
No buts about it, honey. She's going to do us a mighty big favor.
And what might that be, madam?
Why, she's going to cure our daddy right here and now. Just like that.
Oh, yes?
Yep. Then we won't have any more work for us to do. And it'll be fun, fun, fun. All night long. Kapow.
So let me have that thing right now. That's a command, Webster, honey.
You really are an empty-minded little fool, aren't you?
Webster! Kindly remember who you're talking to.
I know exactly who I'm talking to. And I repeat, you're fools. Both of you.
Now just you hold your horses. This lady promised us faithfully she could cure our daddy, and
I don't doubt that she can. But what do you think will happen to you, to us, when she does?
Why, we'll live all happily ever after as a family, just like we used to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How could a man as intelligent and strong-willed as your father have produced two such idiots as offspring, I wonder?
Webster, if you don't...
Do you really believe he'll keep you like this? A walking corpse? A constant reminder of the child he once had, but lost? And a twisted, perverted, imperfect reminder at that? No. He kept you and I like this for one reason, and for one reason only, to cure him. And if he were to be cured, our task would be over. He'd bury us, just like that.
He would not.
You're lying, Webster. Our daddy ain't like that.
You forget, young man, I know your father better than you ever could. Oh, yes, he might have seemed to be a loving father and husband. He might have provided you with every conceivable material object you ever wanted. But in reality, he was a cold-hearted, cold-blooded businessman with only one person in his life that was ever of any importance. Himself.
No, you're wrong.
I'm right. I served him for the best years of my life. And what thanks did I ever get from him? None. Not one single word. And the same for that poor deluded creature. She was never anything more than a slave to him. Oh, yes, she was pampered, spoiled rotten, the same as you were. But do you really think they loved each other?
Of course they did.
Then why didn't she join him in that tank? I'll tell you why. She wanted to escape. And now she's found the only escape she ever could. She was a strong woman, but she never could have left him of her own free will. The stupid woman. Ah, I think our other guests have been disposed of. Now, if you'll allow me...
No, don't you do that.
She's gonna cure our daddy.
She most certainly is not.
Mark 3, obliterate. Total destruction.
You fool! Ah!
What a horrid little man. We never liked him.
No, I think you'd better get on with the job, lady.
Certainly. If you would like to step back for just a moment.
Wow. Will you look at that? Why, she's glowing from head to toe.
Nobody move.
My lady.
A corpse.
What's it doing to her? My lady Piisces.
Alitza, no!
Daddy! My daddy!
What have you done? What? What?
They've fallen apart. Oh, the stench.
My lady, are you all right?
You fool.
You fool. My lady?
Do you not understand what you have done? You idiot. You have destroyed what we came to claim.
Piisces, she didn't mean to.
Oh, only minutes. I had everything in control. Fools. Both of you.
Piisces, I could use my power. I could roll back time.
No, idiot. I told you. You must never use it.
Why? Just a few moments isn't going to...
Anton, no! Darkness. Where are you? It is time for confrontation.
A savage and an idiot, and you claim you can save your universe.
We have both lost this round, Darkness.
Oh, no, not at all. You played right into my hands, Piisces.
The corpse. The corpse, it's moving.
He is alive.
And you cured him. Thank you, Piisces.
Then he is in my debt. I own him.
Oh no, Piisces. He is mine. He was mine from the very beginning. Goodbye, Piisces. May your conscience guide you well on your journey.
Well, you can't win them all.
My lady. My lady, kill me.
Elitza, what?
Take the knife, my lady, and kill me, for I have wronged you. Now, my lady Piisces, do it now.
Piisces, you can't. Oh, I don't believe this.
What is it, my lady? Have I wronged you so greatly that it shames you to dispose of me? Then let the colourless one do it.
What? No way, this is absurd.
My lady, I beg you, please. In the name of Moolah.
Alitza, you must not die yet. You have served me well. You made a mistake, but you acted in good faith.
I am a worthless fool.
No. You are of great worth. Both of you. And there is a long way for us to go. Much for us to do. Come, stand. We must leave this place.
Piisces, Episode 4, featured Linda Bartram as Piisces, Nigel Fairs as Anton Savage, Lizzie Hann as Elitza, Penny Horder as Vina and Grandma, Michael Adams as Harold, John Ainsworth as Webster, and Nicholas Briggs as Darkness. It was written and edited by Nigel Fairs.
So they're in a house
Well,
with zombies.
Yes.
What's this?
There's a haunted house, shrouded in mist, at which one night Piisces arrives with her companions Elitza and Anton.
Anton, oh, well, he's right. So.
And inside the house, there's this man who's dead and being kept alive in, like, suspended animation by being fed human blood, you see.
Oh.
So anyone who goes to this house is killed by the son and daughter, but they're actually zombies.
The son and daughter are?
Yeah. The only one in the house who's alive is the grandmother. The grandmother.
Right. What if nobody comes to the house?
Two episodes you've done so far, have they been very different to each other?
Absolutely different. I mean, absolutely no similarity in them at all, apart from Elitza. Yes, I mean, Elitza was very much in the centre of things in the last episode, and it was introducing her character, and it was very well written for that, and very, very well sort of set up. And she had a real chance to show her fire and her powers and her determination, and also her loyalty to Piisces, which by now it's more sort of relaxed, and she's a little bit more in the background, and you feel her force, I hope, quite strongly. Sort of like a smouldering fire. Yeah? But in this episode, yeah, a lot more laid back, a lot more in control of, as opposed to being in control. But without losing her essential fire.
Do they summon people there? They might summon people there.
Do they summon people there?
But Darkness has cottoned onto this, you see. He thinks he can get Piisces through that. So That's more powerful, and that's why people come.
Oh. And who's Darkness inside?
He's not in this one.
Where is he?
He's inside a dog at one point.
Yes. Performing seal. That's what happens.
Getting back to the actual experience, because I'm sure that the listeners actually want to know what it's like to be behind the scenes.
I can come.
Be in it probably better than us.
But yeah, we appeal to the whole audience to actually write in with your name and CV, because we're very short of good actors. The address is 368 Ditchling Road, studio, top bedroom. No, I don't want to make it sound like a 2-bit piece, but there it is.
Yeah. Is it easy to do it, or is it a sort of arduous sort of experience?
Now, well, it's a mixed thing, you know, because I mean, it's easy in the sense that it's good stuff, it's enjoyable, it's nice to be with the people, and it's very relaxed, you know. What is difficult, and I think this probably is just a real feature of radio work, is that is that you have to stop and start. There's no continuity, and you're sort of going into the studio, recording your scene, going out again, and you can't really keep your energies going, you know, unless you're going to go out and run around the block, sort of thing. And it's very easy to sort of go out and forget what you're going to be doing next. I mean, a good idea is obviously to go out and be reading your next line and actually get some energy, but it's very, very tiring in that, because you're not on a continual sort of stream of adrenaline. You're just up and down the stairs. And I think that no, but you know, it's quite hard, but it's rewarding.
Yes.
It was me all along.
Yes.
You, Darkness. I knew it was you. We are in battle once more, Darkness. I don't feel you have defeated me yet.
What's that accent?
How do I see?
It's sort of Russian and American together, isn't it? I keep expecting you're going to go, you know. Darkness.
No, I mean it's a real pleasure to work with a real diverse sort of group of people. I mean, as I say, Alitza, Anton, and Piisces are the constant characters, so we have a lot of people coming and going. But it's really nice to be with those people, and you learn from them, and it's interesting just to be in that atmosphere. Will you share your meal with me, Black One?
What is wrong, Alitza?
You can't do that.
Shut up!
You sound like Lesdo. More breathy.
More breathy.
Breathy.
How did you
Yes,
do
Your go.
Well, I've never taken any notice of my meat before, and I don't intend.
Don't intend.
3, 2, 1.
What's wrong with that? If you're doing this, my life would be worth living.
You're just a sci-fi, you're just a companion, man. You've had your first one where you're interesting. Now you just say, what does this button do, Doctor?
I'm not coming away with it to say my name.
Don't say shut it.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm Billy.
If you were to write an episode of Piisces, what do you think it would be about?
Alitza. It would be a monologue for an hour and a half. What would it be about? I'd probably do some sort of futuristic circus, I think. And I know you're just looking for material. Desperate. We've got desperate Dan interviewing me, listeners. That just came into my head for some reason. I just see them. It's probably a lot to do with the episode we've just done, which is a bit of a horror, Hammer House of Horror type thing. And you think of circus, and you think of if you've got a really sort of distorted freak show that they just it's like they could suddenly appear in the freak show part or something like that, and it would, I mean, it'd be a very futuristic sort of circus. Either futuristic or going back along, perhaps futuristic. It has to be make-believe, really. But, so their quest was actually to save the people who have been involved, or the animals. I mean, Elitza would be very into releasing the circus animals. I mean, that could be hilarious, actually, yeah, because, if she arrived in a ring and saw all these animals being, as she would see it, abused, she could start chatting away to them and taking them all away and all that sort of thing. And the audience would just be sitting and wonder what's going on. This woman in leather appears. But, I mean, you could have quite fun on that. And Piisces accidentally materialises on the, what do you call those things? Those things that go up and down. Do you know what I mean? Sitting on someone's surprise lap. But, I mean, something like that was very action and very different, you know. Not all dark dungeons and castles, and it'd be quite nice to have something like that. A futuristic circus. Yeah. Hey, let's go and write it now. See you later. Good, eh?
Bloody brilliant.
We can listen to it later, eh?
Yeah.
In bed.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
In episode 5, Lear, by Marcus Tammoor, an ancient race battles for survival in a dark and deadly jungle.
It's getting dark. Hold me, dear. What are you doing?
Sorry, darling, guided tours of me.
I'm not paying you for this.
Who gives a shit? You stay here if you want, but I'm bringing them in now.
I want to meet one alive, not shot in sport.
Don't be so naive. He's the bastard responsible for my brother's death.
I know someone's there. Who are you?
So what did I see? A bloody ghost?
A shadow.
Right. Those fur-faced bastards are for it now. I'll kill every last one of them. Every last bloody little one.